2, 3, 4.
Well, hello fellow white shavers. Leroy here, Naniwa Shaves back with another shaving video. How's everybody doing these days? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you haven't gone stir crazy yet. Those of you that have been in the shelter in place for the past week. I have, like I've mentioned in my last video, knock on wood, I can work from home. My wife, she's a nurse, so she's been going to work every day and she's getting more and more scared. But I'll get into that later. Let me go ahead and just get into what I'll be using for the shave. Brush is going to be the Paraso Boar. Haven't used this in a while. Soap, something else I haven't used in a long while. Declaration Grooming's Sellout. This is based on Creative Ventus formula or scent. This one has a more, it's very close to, you get all those notes from Creative Ventus, but there's a darkness to it that I kind of like. And when I first got this, it did have a tallowy smell to it, but I don't smell it anymore. Dang hair, not cooperating this morning. But I do like this soap. It's a good soap. I haven't tried the milk steak base yet. With all the things going on, I probably won't try it this year. This is going to be the star of the show. So I was chatting with Drew yesterday, day before, and he had mentioned that he was going to do a 3-minute shave and then tag me with it. I don't know if he actually tagged me. I haven't watched any shaving videos for the past couple of days. I do apologize about that. And I haven't got to any of your guys' comments in my last couple of videos. Again, I apologize, just other shit going on. But this bad boy right here, I honed myself from the ground up. This is a gold dollar I got, gosh, quite some time ago now. And I call it a virgin gold dollar. So I actually set the bevel, took it to a 4K, took it to an 8K, and now it's a 12K, and that's where we're at. Right off, I need to thank Rick Neiman, Stephen Davidson, and Drew from After the Face. They've all been very, very, very helpful in my honing journey. Really quick, another shout out to Guy Solis. He actually sent me a little strip of leather so I can attach it to my strap. Thank you, Guy, man. I appreciate it, really do. And also, Chris Bailey sent me a few samples that I will be using later. But I just needed to test this edge. I just needed a soap that I know performs well. The other stuff I've never tried before. Okay, so let me go ahead and get this blue water on my face, and we'll just go from there. Yeah, man, lots of stuff going on right now in the world. Lots. Doing a warm shave. So yeah, now this shelter in place that started here in the Bay Area is pretty much spread to most of the rest of the U.S. And got a little bit more strict the past day or two, because now the cops are starting to enforce the shelter at home and making sure only essential people are working. So my wife's work gave them a piece of paper that says they are working at an essential business and they need to travel. So my daughter told me this morning on her way out to work that she got one. She works at a hotel and a grocery store. The hotel is still open, but we don't know for how much longer. The manager is just taking it one day at a time. I think he said, so he actually owns like 7 hotels, and then he closed 5 of them, and then combined 2 into 1. And right now I think he's at 30% capacity, and as soon as he gets below that, I think he's going to close. So she has to carry a letter as well with her. So we'll see how that pans out over the next week or so, couple weeks. Sorry. Stuff on my nose. Yeah, I don't know how long this lather is going to take to build. I just kind of want to take my time, make sure I get a good lather, so I can really test the edge that I put on this razor. Yeah, I spent a long time yesterday honing up two razors. This one that I'm going to be shaving with today, I actually took my time with it. It's actually been really, really neat, you know, going through each step, like, you know, figuring out how a hanging hair test works and stuff like that, and if I can do it. But one thing I noticed is the hanging hair test gets easier and easier with each stone that I finish on, which is pretty cool. This makes me know that I'm doing something right. Yeah, it's crazy how they're talking about all the shortages of masks and stuff, right? It's scary. But yeah, now I'm just more worried about the forced lockdown, you know, it's, damn, sucks. They finally kicked out those spring breakers that were in Florida and Texas. I thought it was going to be a little bit worse. I was expecting National Guard to come in and, you know. Man, this is a good soap. Declaration Grooming, they know what they're doing. And as always, I overloaded the damn brush. It's okay, I don't care. But man, I really like, shit. I like the way this lather builds. Damn, more water. I brought it back up in just in case. I think we're good. Yeah, I'm worried I might not be able to get that razor back to Rod. Just kidding. I can't do that. I gotta find a way to get it back. But yeah, so I have this as a backup. I think it still has a cayenne there. This is the mid-aggressive or standard plate aggressiveness that Rod is going to come out with soon. All right. So once again, this is a razor honed by yours truly from the ground up. From Bevel Set. So Bevel Set is Shapton 1500. Kuromaku? I think so. And then I went to a Naniwa Gouken 4K. And then the Naniwa Gouken 8K. And then Naniwa 12K. It's a Gouken 12K as well, but people say it's the Superstone. Just the thinner one. So far, so good. To my knowledge, I don't think I've actually shaved off of a 12K yet. I don't think so. And it's hard because, you know, you look at a lot of the honing videos and people, they just use their arm hair, but I don't have a lot of arm hair. So I use my leg hair and I've got these freaking bald patches on my legs. Nice. But I'm finding out the hanging hair test actually works pretty good for me. So I'll try to explain my methodology as I'm going here. So chatting with Drew, knife to the face, he likes to be able to do a hanging hair test after a bevel set. And he's the only person I've seen that has demonstrated it. Now, he doesn't have any honing videos for bevel set, but he's got like a 3-minute video where he just finished bevel setting and then he does the hanging hair test on his razor, and it's actually really impressive. I got it a little bit, just a little bit. But something else that works for me is, what I'll do is, like I said, I don't have arm hair, so I'll go on my leg hair, and I won't put the blade against the skin. What I'll do is I'll bring it up a little bit, and I'll see if it can kind of grab the hairs. And if it's grabbing the hairs, and I know the bevel's pretty well set, and I've noticed the difference, like from the toe to the heel. So at least I'm figuring out different ways on knowing when to go to the next step. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. And I can't see. I'm getting better at stropping. And what I do is, when I finish on the stone, when I think I'm done, I'll give it a good stropping. Maybe I've been doing like, let's say maybe, I don't know, anywhere from 15 to 30 laps on the linen. Then maybe equal on the leather. Nice. Ooh, did you hear that pop? I don't know what that was. Right. And I've got a loop too. And what I do is I'm looking at the scratches to see if they're changing or whatever, and then I also look at the edge to see if it's jagged. I also worked on a second blade yesterday. Let me rinse off. I was working on a second blade yesterday, and I don't know how it happened. Like the particle or something came loose, and I saw a big old scratch, and I saw a little chip in the blade, so I had to go back to bevel set. Oh man, that sucked. Shit. Almost got soap in my eye. Did you guys see that Costco is refusing returns on those items that people hoarded? And I'm like, yes, thank goodness. And then a buddy of mine who lives in Taiwan, he sent me an article saying that the Taiwan government is actually threatening to throw people in prison for 7 years for price gouging. And I'm like, yes, that's what we need. Because you've seen those bottles of Purell going for like 50 freaking bucks? Come on. People always trying to take advantage in a crisis, you know. Where's the humanity? Pretty good. This edge is nice. I'm digging it. I'm really digging it. We'll see how it is against the grain here in a second. Now I can feel a difference between this edge and the J-Knot edge that I put on that one razor that I used last time. People say that synthetic stones leave a harshness, and I think I can feel it. I think I know what they're talking about now. Oh, someone else who's been a help is I think his name is Joseph from Edge Dynamics. That guy's actually pretty freaking awesome too. A couple of bumps right there. Yeah, he's answered a couple of questions of mine as well. Good soap. Really good soap. I can't imagine soap getting better than this, but I guess milk steak is supposed to be a lot better. Very, very, very impressive. All right. This is going to be I'm going to do this rinse, and it's going to be my final pass. I'm going to check how it is against the grain. It's actually really nice. Yeah, this is, I think, 2 full days of growth, maybe 3. Whenever my last video was put up. You guys know how I am. I know I don't pay attention. I remember I had mentioned about a giveaway, right? I still want to do one. I don't know how I'm going to do it now. I don't know what's going to happen with the post offices and stuff, but we'll see. I want to do something for it, but I don't know what yet. Well, pretty good. Pretty good. I can officially say I think I know what I'm doing. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's cool. Fuck, I'm proud of myself. Right, I can officially maintain my edges now, I think. I don't think I can go against the grain of my stash though. That's just going to be a sad fact of life. I'm not even going to attempt it. Nope, nope, nope. Got myself a little bit. Nice. Very, very, very nice. I've gotten faster too with my shaves, which is also a good thing. Apologize again, guys, for not answering your guys' comments and stuff. Just trying to do other shit right now. No soap. Good residual slickness. Right, better stop and leave some irritation. I like it. I like it. Cold water rinse. It's awesome. See how much is left in the brush here? Not too much. I did lose some down the sink. Yeah, right there. So that J-Net edge, technically I think is still a bit sharper than this edge, but this edge, I'm happy. I can't complain. But I think I still have a little bit of room for improvement, so I can maybe take it back to the stone. Next what I want to do is I want to see how it goes from after the 12K to, say, that Doda Creek, because I haven't used that yet. So I think what I'll do is I'll go back, I'll touch this razor up on the 12K, and then I'll take it to the Doda and see how it goes. My next stone, or my next razor, I've only gotten up to the 4K because I had a lot of issues with it yesterday, a lot. I couldn't get that freaking hanging hair test to work. It wasn't grabbing hairs. Oh, I just got tired and frustrated, but that's how it is. Okay, quick little recap. Brush was the Paraso Boar. I love this handle. I love the diameter of this knot. I wish if Sterling's knot was in here, it would be the perfect boar brush. Perfect, but I think this is a 26 millimeter. I like it. I like it. Soap, Declaration Grooming's Sellout. This is their previous base, the Icarus base. Goat, sheep, bison, all that good stuff. And star of the party for me was this razor that I actually honed up myself. It's just been freaking awesome. I really, this was fun. This was awesome. I'm really, really proud of myself. If you can't tell. So, also about this particular gold dollar is, if you notice, it doesn't really have a stabilizer. So it's not like the gold dollar 66 or the 208. And that's one reason why I got this, because I don't have a Dremel tool. I have one more gold dollar as well. And it doesn't have the stabilizer either. So it's very similar to this in different color scales. It's got like a white pearlescent scale. The scales are kind of nice. So now I have no idea how long the edge will hold, but I think I just want to see how it goes, see how it feels going to the Doda Creek. That's my shave, everybody. 25 minutes. If I stop bullshitting, if I can bullshit and shave at the same time, I can get these a little bit shorter. Thanks for hanging in there with me, everybody. Hope you guys are staying sane out there in this lockdown. Those of you who are actually officially locked down, I think it's coming to the rest of the U.S. soon, and it might get worse with arrests and stuff, right? So hang in there, my friends. Be kind to one another, and you know, just keep reaching out to people and giving everybody all the support you can. Take care. Have a great, this is Sunday, so if I don't, you know, next time I see you, who knows when, right? So until next time, everybody, please be kind. You guys know you can't text and drive anymore, right? Well, maybe some of you can. Take care, everybody. God bless you all.